Let's take a look at some examples. So here we need to draw a net of the cuboid on the right. Now a cuboid has a rectangular top and bottom, a rectangular front face and back, and two rectangular sides. So the net should be composed of 6 rectangles. So why don't we start first of all by drawing, let's say, the top. So that is going to be a rectangle which is 8 by 5. So it will look like this. Now underneath this 8 by 5 rectangle, we're going to have the front face, which is 8 by 3, so a slightly smaller rectangle there. And as we fold this out, we are now going to have the base, which is another 8 by 5, and then we're going to have the back, which is another 8 by 3. So all we've taken care of is the 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles. Now we just need to put the sides on somewhere. So these sides are 5 by 3, so we can stick one on the left hand side and we can stick one on the right hand side. Now these rectangles, they could be anywhere. We could also put them on the bottom here on the left and the right, or we could also put them going in the opposite direction in this position here, or here, or here, or here. A combination, as long as there is one rectangle on the left and one on the right, we're absolutely fine. So let's take a look at a prism. So what we have here is we have a rectangular base 4 by 10. We have a rectangular slanted bit here 10 by 6 and another one here, and we've got a triangle at the front and a triangle at the back. So let's start off with our base, which is the 10 by 4, and now we're just going to stick a 10 by 6, so we're sort of folding this outwards, if you like. So imagine we're cutting it here and then moving this, folding this one to the right, and the one that's behind the back here folding it to the left. So we're going to have the 4 by 10, here's the 10 by 6, and now we've also going to put one on the other side. So we've got 3 rectangles, which is the 10 by 6, 10 by 4 and the 10 by 6, and now all we need to do is put a triangle on the top and a triangle on the bottom, and we are done. So a net of a square based pyramid, so we've got a square which is 10 by 10, and if we were to just cut a hole here and sort of cut down all of these ridge lines here and fold these triangles outwards, then we're going to have a triangle coming off each side of this square. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is the net of that pyramid. Finally, let's take a look at the net of a cylinder. Now the net of a cylinder is always a rectangle. Remember, if you cut a toilet roll and flatten it, it turns into a rectangle. So it's going to be a rectangle which is 5 centimeters high, and we don't know what this dimension is. It's the circumference of the circle, and on the net of a cylinder you're going to have this circular face here. It's going to be represented by a circle on top of the rectangle, and the circular base is going to be another circle which is underneath. Now these circles can be anywhere on the top and anywhere on the bottom. As long as one is on the top and one is on the bottom, then we're absolutely fine.